Hello! Welcome! It is barely Friday night. I hope you guys are well. I know I got a question on a previous stream on how I started my online shop or how to start an online artist shop / website. So I decided that I will go over that today. But yeah, I hope that is of interest to people. I know a lot of people watching me are artists. I don't know how many of you guys are planning on opening your own shop or selling your own merch, but I think that'll be good. Hi, Grant. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hi, Toasty. Drink tea. Thank you. Thank you. Cheers. This is Paris tea that Arya got me. It's really, really good. Yeah, it has cooled down by now, but it is still delicious. It is lukewarm. Hi, Katie. Welcome. Hi, Stars. Hey, Alex. Hi. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you have a good day so far. Yes, thank you, Stars. What did I do? My sleep schedule is so messed up right now. I woke up at 6 p.m. today. It's so bad. I need to fix it. I think I'm gonna, because I woke up so late today, I haven't been able to go to the post office yet. I'm gonna go to the post office after this, to drop off a package and also, check my P.O. box and do that all at once. How unfortunate. But, yeah, other than that, my day has been well. And hope yours has been too. Today during dinner, my mom and we watched this, it's not a documentary. I don't know what to call it. It's one of those deep analysis videos. It was regarding this one individual that was, I think it was in France. He's known widely in media as the Iron Mask Man or the Man in the Iron Mask. So basic premise is that there was this guy way back in the day, Louis the 15th, I think, or the 16th, sent this one dude into jail. And the reason why he was jailed is completely unknown. But basically, this man, he was in a mask the entire duration of him being in jail. And he wasn't allowed to talk, the prisoner, he wasn't allowed to talk about who he was or anything regarding his personal life. And the king would keep tabs on his health, how he is, all of that, while he was in jail. And he was treated really, really well in jail. He, the king, I think, sent the prison a budget for him about 18,000 Japanese yen. I don't know how much it was in dollars. Probably like $1,300 a month, so that he can eat well, he can live well, he gets all the entertainment he wants. But he wasn't able to get a pen and ink because he wasn't allowed to, communicate with people. And yeah, he was in solitary confinement until he was about 65, and then he died. So there has been many, conversations as to, who this guy exactly was. Was he actually, the proper heir to the throne? And maybe he was like a sibling to, Louis the 15th or 16th, whatever. There has been multiple. Yeah, no, it's a true story. This actually happened. So we were watching that today, and it was very, very entertaining. But yeah, I think I'm going to do more research on that after this because I thought that was interesting. You want to be an artist, mainly wildlife for now? Oh, nice! A wildlife artist. That would be really, really cool, Grant. Making goodie bags for a cousin's birthday on Monday? Oh my goodness! Hope you have fun with that, Alex. Hi, Batmobile. Welcome. Morning. Do I sense office work? Pulls out Christian Cross. No, we're not doing office work today. I'm just going... Well, actually, it is office work. It is admin work. Part of being I think, artist nowadays, it involves a lot of other work as well. Especially if this is your sole source of income. You have to You know, if you want to sell your merch, you have to do all this admin work before you get a store set up. So I just wanted to go through all the basics for the people who did want to start up their own shop. So welcome. You're having, more or less, you're in the middle of fighting a stomach ache from a bad milkshake. Ooh, that sounds terrible, Katie. I hope you feel better soon. That's bad. Hi, thank you for the follow. Make it try hard. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, he was in solitary confinement for about 30 years. He was locked behind 3 gates, I think. He was he was a well-kept secret. People weren't able to talk to him. He wasn't able to communicate with anyone. Like when he was talking to his doctor, he was able to talk about his conditions and all that, but he was not able to talk about his identity. He never showed his face, nothing of that nature. And yeah, when he died, even the people that buried him, you know, when they were about to look at his face, like they saw his face was completely smashed. Like they smashed his face so they wouldn't be able to tell what he looked like. So yeah, it's very interesting. Hi, Kie, welcome. Hi, Kano, Lani. Hi. Nice to see you guys here. Your new layout looks really cool. Thank you. I like it too. I still have stuff I need to work on for it though. We reached the goal for bald avatars. So I have to add options so you guys can take my hair off, I guess. Aww. What have I done? Okay. But yeah, I guess we're gonna start talking about things to plan before opening an like an artist shop or a website. You know, first of all, I think you know, this is very, very basic, but you do have to think about what kind of product you want to make first. I think a lot of you guys though, when you think about starting an online shop, you already have an idea of what you want to make and what you want to sell. It can either be stuff that you personally wished would exist, you know, like, oh, I want my own merch of, you know, I want my own stickers for, you know, XYZ character, or I want to see stationery for one of my characters. The things like that, you already have a general idea. But on top of that, these are some things that I personally recommend you consider before creating. So inventory space, that's one thing, you know, like especially when it comes to physical merch, you got to think about how much space you have in either your own apartment or your own house to put your stuff away. And if it's a really, really bulky object that you're trying to make, or if it's, for example, clothing, I think takes up so much inventory space. Yeah. And you have, you know, small, medium, large, extra large. You have all these sizes. It's bulky. It's something that you need to consider before making it. And so that's one thing, right? Or when inventory space is also important, or product size is important, because when you ship it, the bigger something is, the more it's gonna cost to send out. And that's the same with weight and size as well. It's written here. But those things you should definitely think about before making your product. I think you should find like a good size envelope, like a package mailer, and see what fits in it. And then you should try to be like, okay, everything I'm gonna make is gonna fit in this one package mailer to save costs. I think that's the best way to do it. But yeah, like, or like, you know, same thing with a box. Like you can take like, okay, this is my standard box that I'm going to send out stuff in. I'm going to make sure that everything is going to be a size where it fits into that. Bald and sweaty goal achieved. Oh no. We're Mieri Dakimakura. That's also a thing. Like where the heck am I going to store a Dakimakura in my house? I guess I can. I guess we can, but also it's going to take up so much space, and it's going to it costs so much to ship out, and who's even gonna want that anyways? So yeah, that's something to consider, right? Also, perishability. I don't think this is something that most artists are gonna have to worry about, but if you're making something that doesn't hold up with time, that's also something that you want to consider. I personally recommend making something that won't perish, just to simplify things. And also, yeah, cost to produce. Yeah, if something is super, super giga expensive to make, You should probably consider it twice before making it. Otherwise, you might end up in the red if you can't reap your costs back, if you can't make profit. And yeah, like, does it fit well with your brand, the product? You know, like, I write manga, so I think that, you know, making stickers of, you know, certain scenes or characters would be good. Making a stationery would also be fun. I think that kind of fits the image, like, a kind, I should say, like, brand image of, you know, like, the stuff that I make. This is my website, by the way. And here, I'll show you guys my shop. Yeah, I have books, I have pins, I have a notepad, and I had stickers. These all sold out. These were so cute. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I thought this would fit my, I guess, like, image perfectly. So that's also something to consider. Oh, you had like my backing card that's manga themed, and then you have the stickers in front. Oh my gosh, I popped off with this packaging design. Also, hello, thank you for the follow. Kia Morose. Hi, nice having you here. Hope you're doing well. Tier list when? You want a tier list? Not this stream. Maybe some other time. I do have to still do that though. I think we got a few other ones that I have to add into there. But yeah, we will do it eventually. Today's gonna be a really short stream. I'm gonna go over all these things that you have to plan before opening a shop, and then I'm just gonna end stream for today. Should the sexual orientation shirt become real? If I were to make this shirt real, it would be drop shipped. And drop shipped is when you know, when an order comes in, it goes directly to the manufacturer and they print one, you know, copy of the shirt off, and then they directly send it to the customer. So I'm not packaging and shipping it off. Same with, you know, if it was like a mug getting drop shipped, you know, the order would come in and then they only print out, you know, how many quantity were ordered, and then they send it off directly. And then the drop shipper, they take, like, you know, a good chunk of profits. But yeah, it helps save with inventory space because you don't have a huge inventory of multiple different, I should say, sizes. So yeah, and I don't know about this design. I don't. If I were to make a shirt, I think I would want it to be of my characters, maybe. But we'll see. I don't think this is necessary though. 8-hour stream? Absolutely not. Any subathon goal when? What do you mean? You got the new overlay. You're gonna get a balding avatar soon. We're working on it. And then I just took a poll in my Discord server for which movie we want to watch for movie night. So yeah, once we have that decided, we can also watch a movie. Hi, Enemy Diaries. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Right now I'm going over stuff to consider before opening an artist shop / website. But yeah, I went over this. Okay, so digital physical dropship, that's also something to be considered. I think down the line, maybe I might do digital downloads on my website because, you know, I do write manga. So if I decide to do, you know, short mangas, I can just package it up in a PDF and sell it digitally. Then I don't have to print anything. I don't have to package anything. You know, once the customer clicks order, then, you know, the PDF will be sent off to them directly, and it's not much cost to do this. So I think that's good. But yeah, we physical merch is what I do right now. I mass produce, usually in quantities of 100 of a product, and then I just have a, you know, inventory in my room where I keep it, and then whenever an order comes in, I ship it. I package it up myself and then I send it off. And then drop shipped is what I mentioned earlier. You know, an order comes in for, you know, either a mug or a shirt, whatever, and then it goes directly to the manufacturer. The manufacturer prints it or creates it, and then they ship it off directly to the customer, so I don't have to package it. T-shirts would be cool? Yeah, it would be. How do you make stickers and put them on the website? So stickers, I got them manufactured by a local sticker printer. And then I printed it in batches of 100. And, I had a bunch of different sticker types, right? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 stickers in a sticker pack. So I got each of them printed. So it would look like this in person. And then I would make sure that each of those 12 stickers were in a single package. And I designed my, packaging background. This is just a business card. And I designed it. I got it printed off at a local printing shop in quantities of, I don't know, whatever. I think it was in 500 because it was the cheapest. I got it printed off like that. And then I would take each sticker, I would, stack it and package it. And then I would, put it all in a thing of cellophane, a cellophane bag. And yeah, that's how I would package my stuff. And then I would take count of inventory. So I produced 100 of these at the time when I had these in stock. And I uploaded it onto my website, made a title for it, set a price based on inventory cost, how much it costs to make this. And also I looked at other websites, other artists that were making stickers, and I looked at their prices and I decided to go with a similar price because it is important to consider your labor costs and all that when you're making a product. But also if you are a slow worker or if you spend way too much time on making a certain product, and then you end up selling your, stickers, for example, at, 3 times, 4 times the price of everybody else who's also selling stickers, they're going to be like, wait, why are you charging so much for your stickers when another artist also provides similar stickers except at a much lower price? You don't want to end up in that situation. So I do look at prices that other artists offer and do something similar just so it doesn't stick out in a bad way. And then you write a description or like product specification so people get a general idea of where this stuff can be used. It says indoor and outdoor use, long-term adhesive, printed by a local business in the USA. You get 12 stickers. And they're made of vinyl. Descriptions that would describe the product really well. You take really good pictures for your website so people know exactly what they're getting. And it looks appealing. And then if you look at this page, it says, I also put in descriptions as to how long it will take to receive my order. So people know when they're going to be getting their stuff. I said that, I'm going to take about a week to ship stuff out. And then once it is shipped, it'll take 2 to 10 business days. And then refunds and cancellations, I also put a clause in here, and also FAQ. I have a section for that, which I can show you guys later. But basically, all the stuff here, generally, I looked at other people's websites, other artists' websites, and I decided the price. I included normal stuff in the description that I felt like other artists were using. And then this is, the how long it will take to receive my order and refunds, cancellations. This is similar stuff to other shops and other artists. I did not know what to do for, refunds and cancellations and that kind of policy. So I was looking at what the other artists were doing. They wrote stuff like, refunds or cancellations are generally not accepted. I'm not responsible for lost or stolen mail, things like that. They had written, so I just decided that was, like a standard way to go about things. And yeah, I'm guessing that people have questions constantly about shipping times, so I decided to put that in as well. And yeah, we can go over later about which website I used and all that. We went over what kind of product to make, designing packaging. I also talked about that briefly. I made backing cards for pins and stickers. You see the sticker backing cards here? It's manga themed because this is a manga and I'm a manga artist. I thought it'd be cute. And then if you go over here, I also made pins, and you'll see the backing card is also on a business card. that I printed in bulk. But yeah, it goes really well with the pin that's packaged, so I think this is done cutely. I really like the packaging I did for my merch. Yeah, we're probably gonna watch Lupin. Yeah, I'm reading comments now. T-shirts would be cool. It really would be. Yeah, if I'm gonna make t-shirts or shirts, I think I'm gonna design them really well. Or I can go like the completely like funny route and make funny shirts. That could also be a thing, but it would probably be drop shipped. 8-hour stream? Come on, Mieri needs a break once in a while. I'll be fine with just 7 hours today. Oh my gosh, you're so generous for that, Alex. Thank you. Hi, Calibera. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. You know what they say, one Mieri stream a day keeps the worm away? Oh my, I have to stream every single day if you say that. Gotta hit the sweet spot. Exactly. J-Masm, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Oh, interesting. You'll look into local shops because you need some for concert freebies and just for me. Yeah. Local print shops. First of all, I just like supporting local businesses. Second of all, they tend to be, for at least in my experience, they were high quality and also cheaper than what I could get online. I know going online is your first instinct because it was also my first instinct to go online and get stickers printed. But my first batch of stickers that I got printed from some random website that was cheap and had okay reviews, or you know, from what I saw, they had good reviews. The batch came back very badly, and I had to get a refund for them because they were yellow, although it was supposed to be, you know, printed on white paper. They were cut incorrectly, so you can see the edges peeking out here. I don't know if I can. Let me see if I can go find defective stickers. Give me a second. Yeah, I have a whole bag right here full of defective stickers because I'm not able to sell these. And these aren't the defective stickers that I'm giving away on my store. But let me see. I just want to give you guys an idea of why these were so bad. It was like a good amount of these were not cut properly, or they were really inconsistent around the edges. Oh, also they were, I'm guessing they laser cut these stickers. So first of all, I don't know if you guys can see on the camera. Maybe I should change to webcam. Give me a second. Hi. You can see that they're yellow on, like, they're burnt on the edges. So they look yellow. You see that? They're brown on the edges because they laser cut them incorrectly. But yeah, all of them have a yellow tinge on the outer part, and it just looked really badly. I could not sell these, so yeah, I had to get a refund for them. But yeah, the local print shop, as you can see, the ones on screen, they looked exactly like this. In person, they were really nice, so I have absolutely no complaint about that. But yeah, local shops are definitely a good way to go. Also, I was able to, I didn't even have to pay shipping because I just went and picked them up, so that was nice as well. Hi, Kevin. Hope you're doing well too. Hello. A happy Friday evening. Ooh, it's already 12 a.m., so it is already Saturday. Lost for responsible. Shut up. English is my second language. Damn. I mean, I just get tongue-tied sometimes. I wish I was better at talking. Hi, Salo. Welcome. Totally hammered tonight due to your goofy plumbing school. Oh no, you're going to school for plumbing though. That's very practical. I like that. Yeah, have a good one too. You'll absolutely check this one for your future art references. You're great. Thank you. Yeah, there will be a VOD of this later, so you guys can get the tips later on your own time. Defective, why don't we call them limited edition? You know what? Yeah, true. Sure, why not? I will. Yeah, they looked aged, but they looked like that when they were initially printed, which was really bad. So I was like, no, I don't think I can use these. So yeah, that's why I ended up not. local shops have more to gain and lose. Yeah. I agree. Yeah, I don't know if they're burns, but they just look really, really bad. And then also, some of my art was cut off when they printed it. I guess the paper was either decentered or the art was decentered. I don't know what the issue was, but some of the art was cut off. So, or they were like, you know, misaligned. They just didn't look good. So I ended up not using that. So yeah, I had to shop around a few places to get good, business cards because these were also not printed well when I first got them printed. I think I also got this one initially printed online, and then the card, which one was, okay, so these ones, they came back gray looking. Excuse me. Yeah, these business cards, backing cards, when I got them printed, the blue came back gray, and the red, you know, the pink areas in this card, it came back brown. So I was like, these colors look very different than what I sent in. And I sent them in CMYK, so it's not like that was the issue, because CMYK is, color mode is meant for printing. So I sent it in the right color mode for printing, yet they messed up the colors. I don't know. It did not look anything like what I sent it in, so I also have to get a refund on that. So yeah, that was an issue. So just some advice: make sure to get all of your product packaging and all your products printed well in advance before store opening. Like if you plan on opening your store on, for example, Valentine's Day, make sure to get your stuff done way before that. Make sure to get your products on hand, maybe like a month or two in advance, I would say, and make sure everything looks good and that you've checked it. I would start, you know, printing stuff maybe 3 months in advance, so you have adequate time to get stuff reprinted if necessary. Thank you, I appreciate it. That makes sense. You have one of the oldies. It's smaller in comparison. You can see what Star Misery said about how it looked aged. Yeah, wait. The old stickers that I sold? I thought... Are you talking about the defective stickers, Ray? I think I did send off the defective stickers. In, what's it called? In my original orders as freebies. But I don't think I ever sold them because they were just that bad. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Hi, Metal. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. I'm glad you're making good use of the... You're not making use of the new emotes that I added. I added new emojis to my chat. Yeah, it was a freebie. Yeah, it looked really bad, doesn't it? Compared to the actual ones that I sold. Yeah, so I had to reprint those. And I'm very glad that I did, because I could not sell those old ones at all. You like the sitting emoji the most? Yeah, that is a good one. I'm glad you're enjoying them. But yeah, also, I make stamps. I made stamps for branding purposes. You know, the rubber stamp that I show you guys on my packaging. Here, let me bring one. You know, this stamp right here. Oh, I'll just change my webcam. There you go. You see? Hi, hello, you have mail. Yeah, I was wondering what to make for my packaging branding. I was like, should I do stickers? What should I do? I ended up doing thank you stickers on the actual order, and then on the outside, I decided to do little stamps because I thought that would be really, really cute. And also cost effective, because once I make the stamp, I just need ink to press it on. I don't have to do anything else, or, you know, I don't have to keep on buying, you know, sticker paper or do anything like that. So I thought it was good. So yeah. Let's see. Okay, I talked about writing product specifications and descriptions. Yeah, taking nice photos of your products from different angles. I think making really nice looking photos is super important. So I would probably make 3 to 4 pictures, or take 3 to 4 pictures of every single product from, you know, different angles, so people know what to expect. And also, it's nice to have little props in the background, or I guess this one doesn't have any props, but let me see. Yeah, for this one example, You have, like a little spray bottle in the back for some reason with some little cute fake plants in the front. Yeah, it just makes it look nice. And I also used a nice wooden desk for this. Wait, wrong place. And then, let's see. Yeah, for this one too, I also have plants in the back for my book. Yeah, it just makes it look better, I think. Love the stamp, thank you. Grant, I'm glad, Ray, oh my gosh, I'm glad you guys are all enjoying the new emojis. Hi Herc, welcome. Oh dear, you're late. Will this VOD be up available later? You need exposure to this info? Absolutely. Yeah, this will be up in VOD format. This is the only thing I'm going to be talking about this stream. So yeah, feel free to ask any questions. I'll be more than glad to answer. And yeah, there will be a VOD up, so no worries. I talked about researching other artist stores and websites. It's really important to know what you like, what you don't like about them. I also decided that having a united, I guess, store/website would be a good idea, so people don't have to click on multiple links and go to multiple different websites to get access to all my information. So this is, my website, and it also has a shop built into it. I think that's also good for advertising purposes as well, because, you have a letter limit on your Twitter bio and, whatever bio on your social media. There's a word count limit or a letter limit. Character limit, that's the word I was looking for. Yeah, if you have multiple different websites and all these different things that you have to put URLs in for, I think it is very not good for that. I think it's better to have, for example, a URL that's short. Mine is mieri.net because surprisingly that wasn't taken. So I chose a really short URL that would fit in my bios really nicely, and it acts both as my website and my shop, so people don't have to go navigate to multiple different websites. And I used to have a different URL for my shop when I used to use Shopify? Yeah, Shopify. But I decided to make a new domain and then just unify it because I noticed that it would be so much better. Pictures of items in a real space just feel better to buy than a digital version, pure white background. Yes, I 100% agree, Stars. Yeah, that's why I decided to take photos of everything. Yeah, and I used the camera that my friend got me way back in the day. She was like, I don't need this camera anymore because I got to upgrade. Here, take this. And I was like, thank you. It's been really nice. But yeah. And then breaking down costs. Yeah, I noted, I talked about this earlier, but see what other artists are charging and charge similar rates, because you don't want to be charging egregious prices. It is important to make sure that you are getting paid fair wage, but also if you are a very, very slow worker like me, if I did that, it would not be sustainable. Like nobody would be buying my stuff if I did that. So yeah, I just charged market rate, and that's what I personally would recommend. And yeah, make sure that the price you charge covers your costs. And by costs, I mean inventory costs, website costs, like fees, all that kind of stuff. And we're gonna get down, we're gonna, talk about this later. Yeah, make sure you have your return and shipping policy clearly laid out in your website, because people are gonna have questions about that. And I don't wanna have to explain every single time, because that's time that I can be spending doing other tasks. I also don't find enjoyment in doing customer support, so I will make sure everything is there right in front of you every single time, so you don't have to ask these questions. The policy is right there. So yeah, make sure this is something I very, very, very recommend. Do this for sure. Return and shipping policy, and have an FAQ on your website. That's what I have as well. So in addition to, these little tidbits right here, I have a store-related FAQ right here that people can go to if they want any information regarding the shop. So it's like, oh, where's the store base? And then, it's a collapsible menu item, which I really, really, really like. I had to write the code for this, by the way. I'm actually kind of proud of it. I got the generic code from some kind of website, and then I had to mass customize it to make it look the way that I wanted it to. But yeah, I think it's super cute. Yeah, how long will it take to receive my order? Yeah, stuff that you think you will get questions on frequently, or questions that you personally would have when you're buying something from someone. Like, how do you calculate shipping costs? Oh, they're automatically estimated by Fourthwall based on the weight of the package, which is also something that you have to consider, by the way. So I forgot to add this, but let me add get scale for weighing packages, products, because that is the thing that you're gonna have to input. You're gonna have to weigh every single item in ounces, which is what Fourthwall takes. I'm gonna sneeze again. Never mind. And then you have to input them in your website, and then Fourthwall calculates, or your shopping website, they calculate how much it's gonna cost in shipping. So yeah, make sure to do that. What else do I have? Do you accept orders placed out of the US? And then like VAT and import charges, because Europe has specific import charge things happening there, which I do not completely understand. So again, this is stuff that I found on other artists' websites that I basically rehashed and put in here, because I didn't want to copy and paste from their websites. But I was like, let me make sure that I have all this stuff in here. Wait, does this link not work? Oh wait, it does. Okay, I was like, why is it not collapsing or expanding? And yeah, that is the store FAQ section. Which one was I talking about? Oh yeah, return and shipping policy. How will you market your shop? Yeah, this is I'm guessing that if you are already making art online, you already have social media. So social media is a good place to, post your stuff. Also put it in your social media bio description. Put like a description that says shop, and then, your URL, something like that. So people can click on that when they click on your website, click on your profile. And personally, I posted pictures to tease my products before I released them. I was like, oh, like, look at me, I got a label printer, it works properly, yay. Things like that before store opening. Just to, build some hype. That was nice. And yeah. Okay, so I talked about all the stuff that needs to be planned before opening a artist shop or website, but then once you do open your site, there are some things that you need to buy or things that you need to prep. Hello, thank you for the follow. YT, welcome. Hope you're doing well. And Love Imps, thank you for the follow as well. Sorry, I missed that earlier. So yeah, domain. Domain is basically your website URL. Mine is mieri.net. It's short. I recommend the shorter the better. Here, I'll write that too. Shorter URL equals better, because people will be able to remember it easier. People will be able to type it easier. It'll fit better in your social media bio. I just recommend getting a shorter URL. And yeah, get your domain from a cheap and reliable website. I personally got mine from Cloudflare because it was recommended in Reddit. I did a bunch of research on it, and I decided that it was going to be cheap, it was going to be reliable, and it's going to work well. So this is the Cloudflare website. It says search available domain names. So, you can search up, I don't know, like a random URL, and it'll tell you if it's available or not. So Mieri.com is not available, so that's why I got Mieri.net, but it'll give you a bunch of suggestions as to what other... Oh, you can't even see it here. There you go. You can see it now. Sorry about that. But yeah, it'll give you a bunch of different suggestions as to what domains are available, like Mieri.me, Mieri.org. I'm not an organization, so I decided to not go with that. yeah, they'll give you recommendations along with the yearly price. And sometimes if you buy like in multiple years, they'll give you a discount, but I don't think Cloudflare does because it's already the cheapest that it will go, I think. And yeah, I bought my domain for 10 years because I figured that I'm gonna be doing this forever. So I was like, you know, we're just gonna get the 10-year plan. So yeah, I bought Mieri.net for 10 years. I think it was around, how much was it? Maybe, like, it was less than $200. It was probably like $160 or $170 or something around that lines. The Mieri.org is making you giggle. Yeah, some of these suggestions are kind of ridiculous. I didn't want to go with something unhinged. Mieri.uk is available, but I'm not from the UK. Mieri.io was also available, but I thought Mieri.net was the cutest. So yeah, and some of these are really, really expensive. You see, like this one's $7.50 a year. This one's $15 a year. This one's $45 a year. So this actually does matter quite significantly in terms of cost. So make sure you get something that's cheap, but also, you know, short, memorable, you know, something that's good in all aspects. Love Imps, you're a big fan of my book. Thank you. You're an aspiring art business owner, so you're listening and learning. Yay! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. I hope it will go well. And yeah, if you have any questions, please let me know. Yeah, and this will be available in VOD format later on my YouTube. So if you missed anything, feel free to go check it out later. It will all be there, and I will show you guys all the resources that I personally use. MieriBeauty.com for dirt facials and sweat treatments. Oh my gosh. Is that also available? MieriBeauty.com, you're right. Oh my goodness, $10 a year if anybody wants it. But yeah, I used Cloudflare. Absolutely no issues so far. Very, very stable. It has worked great. So I personally recommend Cloudflare. It's such a difficult name to say. And website shop. So once you get your domain, that is not the website itself. That is just the URL. You purchased the URL, but now you need a shop or a website platform to host your website on. So I shopped around so much for this. I looked at multiple different options, both free and paid for. And I wanted to go with something that had low to no monthly cost. I used to use Shopify, but Shopify has monthly charges. So if you are not making sales consistently every single month, you are going to end up in the negative. You will end up paying a monthly charge for your website only to sell nothing. So you have lost money. And also Shopify, they charge you to keep your shop closed, by the way. If you decided to take your shop down for a few months, they will still charge you for that. So Shopify, I decided to not stay with them. I used to use them way before when I first initially opened my online shop a few years ago. It was not worth it. Well, it was worth it, but it did pay off the initial investment, but after a while, when I took my hiatus, when I had to take my break, I was like, I can't afford to keep my Shopify store open. So I closed it, and now I use Fourthwall. This is not sponsored at all. Fourthwall is great. I have been using them for about 8 months now. Absolutely wonderful website. And look at the pricing. Look at this. $0 a month. $0 a month. No monthly fees. No upfront costs. We only make money when you do. Like what? There is literally no other website that did this. And by the way, this $0 monthly costs, like it comes it allows you to still have all this content, all these features without a monthly charge. So I was able to connect my domain with zero cost. A lot of websites, if they want you to, if you want to connect your like Mieri.net or your custom domain to your shop website, they charge you a fee. They're like, oh, you have to upgrade to this monthly plan in order to connect your domain to your shop. So otherwise, you're gonna have to have, you know, a weird like URL like XYZ at bigcartel.com or something like that. You know what I mean? Or like Mieri.shopify.net or Mieri.card.co. You have to have all these. I'm not calling all these websites out, by the way. I'm just saying that if you want to connect a domain to all these websites, they usually charge you a fee. But Fourthwall, they charge nothing. So that's why I decided to go with them. So I was really excited when I saw that. Hi Macy, welcome. Yes, it is so good, isn't it, Stars? You never heard of Fourthwall? You're glad to learn about it? Absolutely. I'm glad I can introduce you to this. Oh my goodness. Again, I'm not sponsored by them. I just found them and I was like, holy crap, this is great. And I'll go into why I really, really like Fourthwall later. But there are other reasons I really like Fourthwall. Here, wait. I had to zoom out a little bit so you guys can actually see it. Hi, Kitty Dell, welcome. I'm currently going over how to open an online artist shop and sell your own merch on it. And I'm going over the website that I use, which is Fourthwall. Again, not sponsored. And it has $0 monthly fee. And there are many benefits to using this platform. So 0% on physical products. This is also something that I highly capitalize on. So when you drop ship through Fourthwall, they do take money. Like for example, here they have their product catalog here. So if you want your artwork printed on all this stuff, it says, you know, from $26.95. Yeah, they make money off of this $26.95 here that it costs to print and get this sent out. But for merch that go back. For merch that I personally already prepped and got manufactured myself, and if I'm, you know, packaging it myself, sending it off myself, it is 0%. I am not paying a fee to Fourthwall at all when I sell my products because, I'm not drop shipping right now. And I don't need customer support because I do it myself. There isn't really much customer support to do because I already have a really good FAQ. So yeah, 0% on that. Digital products, they take 3%. I don't have any digital products yet. Maybe eventually I will have digital products, but that's not, 3% is pretty low. It's not, I think Gumroad is 10% if I remember correctly. It's nothing. I'm okay with this. Memberships, Patreon, by the way, charges 8%. I think they're going up to 10% now. So 5% on memberships if you want to offer memberships, which I might start doing that on Fourthwall as well. It's only 5%, so that is also very, very low. I think that's great. And then all US-based credit card transactions, they have their, you know, usual 2.9% payment processing fee plus 30 cents. That's just standard, so that's not something that they really have control over. But otherwise, free 99. Isn't it great? Also, hi Macy, welcome. I don't remember if I told you hi, but welcome. Nothing beats free 99, but there has to be a catch. Yeah, they make fees on other parts. Yeah, it says right here in fine print. Oh, you can't really see it very well, huh? Oh, right there. It's right here. When you design and sell a product from our catalog, we make money by negotiating volume discounts with our manufacturing partners. Again, like this is regarding drop shipping. So if you're doing that, yeah, they make some money off of that. But if you already have your merch prepped and printed, 0%. Fourthwall, there must be a catch. It can't be this free on the technical side. That's what I think too, but it's been free so far. I haven't had any issues with, their website for the most part. I had to reach out to customer support once because my widget wasn't working properly, so they fixed that really quickly. Their customer support is very responsive, and I haven't paid any money to them so far. I'm guessing the majority of their user base or their, the people that use their website, I'm guessing they mostly do drop shipping because they mostly market towards, YouTubers, streamers, TikTokers, things like that. And that's mostly dropshipped, I'm guessing. So that is their primary audience. I'm guessing that's how they make their money. And yeah, maybe digital products and memberships as well. But yeah. I saw this while I was, making comparisons for different shopping websites, and I decided that Fourthwall was the cheapest. So yeah, that's the one that I highly recommend. Maybe there is a catch, and maybe down the line everything will explode and fall apart. But for now, Fourthwall has been treating me really well. And products you also have to purchase. A skill, again, like I mentioned earlier, you need that to weigh your products so you can input them in your product page. So here, I'll show you guys my product page. So what that looks like is... Okay, you have your product dashboard and you upload all your different products here. You know, it has inventory count for all your different variants. And then right here, you can edit each product description. It says, 56 sold so far. Oh my goodness. I ordered 100 books at the beginning of this year and I've already sold 56. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. And I'm glad you guys have been enjoying the signed books. And yeah, you choose your product category, you write your description, have a product name, and then you decide your selling price. And again, right now it says, I'll make $20 per sale. It's because they don't take any fees. And I don't actually profit $20 per sale, by the way. It's because, I had to pay money to get my books sent to me from the warehouse and all that. So yeah, this is just the how much I'm charging per book. And then I'm shipping orders myself. Shipping costs will be estimated based on order weight during checkout. That's how I decided it should be decided. Decided it should be calculated. And yeah, it weighs 10.9 per book, 10.9 ounces. And I used my skill to do that. And I included package weight in this because I wanted to make sure that was being accounted for as well. So I took a book and I packaged it up the way that it would be sent out, and then I weighed it. And that's how I would recommend doing it. I want to be on the safer side for weight because I don't want my orders to be sent back from the post office in the case they found out that, you said that your package was going to weigh 10.9 ounces, but it was actually, 11.3 or something like that. And they end up charging me more. I didn't want that to happen. So I made sure I was being safe with my weights. I think I added 0.2 ounces or something like that just to be sure. And you can enter your customs information here as well. Product was manufactured in US, and then you have all that. And then you add your product photos in here. And then you have your inventory count. I ordered 100 books. I sold 56, so I have 44 left in stock. You can track all that. And yeah, you can add variants for different colors, sizes, all that. So this is a really, really nice website. I'm enjoying it. And then you can make it members only, all that kind of thing. And then, we're not going to go down there. So yeah, that's what each product listing would look like on my side and on my dashboard. So yeah, that's how that's done. Ugh. I feel like I'm going to sneeze again, but I was able to hold it in. Okay. And then a label printer. I recommend getting this. So you can print off your labels. You could take every single one of your, packages to the post office and give them, the address of the person that it's going to be sent off to and do it manually like that every single time. But I don't recommend it. I just think getting a label printer and printing it at home would be better. Label printers aren't that expensive. I got mine for $40, I think. And I got my print labels for... I don't know, like $15 for, I think, 500 shipping labels or something like that. So it'll last a while. And I am also able to print my thank you stickers using my label printer. So it's kind of double functional. My label printer, by the way, is it's not ink printer. It's not inkjet, it's not laser either. It's one of those ones where it's a thermal printer, so it prints only in black and white. But for my purposes, that works completely fine because my brand is very black and white anyways. So yeah, it's been working really well. And yeah, you need blank stickers for printing. Package. Wait, did I go over? I guess it's fine. So packaging material, I also recommend getting, you know, either it be mailers or boxes, whatever you decide to choose. I have a mailer, a paper mailer that's white. It holds all my books. It holds all of my, what's it called, pins, stickers, and also holds my notepads as well. It's a good size for everything, so that's why I got it. I made sure to measure the dimensions of my mailers before I purchased them, just to make sure that everything will fit. And then I also got cellophane packaging to waterproof everything, because the paper mailers, they won't waterproof stuff. They might hold up to, I don't know, light rain or something, but I wanted to make sure that my books aren't being destroyed, my notepads weren't being destroyed. So I got some biodegradable cellophane that I can wrap my stuff in so that it's waterproof. So it's waterproof, and it is going to be packaged all safely. And then, yeah, tape dispenser tape, envelope, mailers, yeah, things like that. And then I went over this briefly earlier, but I use a stamp for branding, and also some defective stickers that I showed you guys earlier that just I did not feel right selling because they did not look good. So yeah, I thought, you know, might as well just send them off as freebies rather than have them, you know, lay around and rot. So that's what I decided to do for branding. But yeah, it's just nice to have some cute things for branding, I think. It adds a little bit of, I don't know, I think it would make me smile at least when if I see branding on my cute little like artist shop order. I think it's cute. And then yes, thank you stickers are also nice as well. Yeah, but this can all be printed off of my label printer, so it is cost effective. I didn't have to go to a local printer shop to get this done. You'll be getting a signed book when you get paid. You've seen it in the wild, but you want to get it from the Mieri source? That would be nice. I hope you are able to get it soon. Thermal printers are so cool. Actually, I agree. You have a little instant camera that spits things out with a thermal printer, and it's so funny. Oh my gosh, I know exactly what you're talking about. Those things are very nice. I don't have one, but I don't know. Like I think a lot of those analog cameras, they do come with like some kind of printer function a lot lately. Like Polaroids come with those. They also sell those ones with thermal printers. I think those are really, really cool. It's nice to have something concrete that you can hold on and look at. But yeah, that is the general vibe and gist of things. I have used Fourthwall for, like I said, about 8 months now. It has been working completely fine. Yeah, I built this website all in Fourthwall. They have a bunch of different templates that you can use. I decided to choose this very generic looking, very basic one. I think it works well. I can have an About Me page, and I can link to my different social media or my email and my works, things that I've been, writing, my address or my PO box, and then my agent's contact information so they can contact my agent if they want. And then, FAQ section. I also have a page for commissions. If people want to contact me for that, they can just click on this and it'll take me there. It'll take you there. Shop, store FAQ. I separated store FAQ from my about FAQ because I think those are different. And in my about FAQ, I have FAQ regarding manga, like, what kind of equipment do you use? What kind of brushes do you use? Things like that. And then other FAQ as well. Just random personal stuff, I guess. The signed version inside is really cute. You were expecting your only sign, but all the personalizations were great. So stuff like that is cool for shops. If you get me, I agree 100%. Yeah, I think especially if you are sending out your own merch, you should definitely personalize it as much as possible. It makes it more special, I think. Especially if it's prints or books. For prints though, actually, I would make sure that the front is not signed on unless they specify it, your customer specifies it, because I would be kind of scared to ruin a print. So I would either sign it on the back and make sure it's not see-through, so they have that. Or, I would sign it on the inner cover of a book just to make it a little special. I think that's so nice. Flamingo-sama, it's been so long. Flamingo-sama's right here. It's been so long for you guys, but she's in my brain every single day. I've been thinking about her so much every single day. Oh, you are so difficult. You are so difficult, Flamingo-sama. Why must you be so complicated? It's okay. One day I'll figure you out. It's also nice to have a contact me page so people can, immediately look at your menu and contact you if they have, any questions or they want to ask you of something. Yeah, it's really, really nice. But yeah, that is my online store, and I hope some of that was helpful. Sparkle, yes. I love Flamingo-sama Sparkle. It's really nice. But yeah, I don't know if you guys had any questions regarding that, but that is pretty much all of my resources. Oh yeah, I forgot to go over this. Pirate Ship is the website that I use for discounted shipping. I recommend it. So Fourthwall has a lot of integrations with different websites. So you'll see that, they have integrations with ShipStation and MailChimp and things like that. Or I guess MailChimp is a little different. ShipStation, they have an integration, so you can print off your labels easily. But I decided to go, because ShipStation is not free. It was not free, so I decided to go with Pirate Ship, which is free. So I recommend Pirate Ship. You do get very, very discounted shipping rates. They're basically commercial rates that you can get. And you are able to print off commercial labels for your packages. And I really enjoy it. And you can choose like where your package gets returned to in a case of, something went wrong with the shipping process. And you can either set it to your, home address or your PO box. I chose my PO box because I don't want my address getting out there. And you can also send out email notifications whenever your package gets shipped out. You can choose a bunch of different customizations options through Pirate Ship. You can also do your customs through it. Yeah, wonderful. I personally recommend it. And yeah, if you want to, test it out, you can, enter, zip code in your address, your to address, and then you can choose what kind of packaging you want to guesstimate your package cost for, and then enter your dimensions, because dimensions is important, and also weight. Weight is, I guess, more important though. I adjust my weight for every single package. So yeah, make sure to do that. And yeah, that is what I personally recommend. And by the way, Fourthwall is great because it has all these apps that they integrate with. So I mentioned ShipStation, if you do like using that. They have an integration with that, so you can print your shipping labels really easily. And then you have the YouTube product shelf, which I really, really, really like. So what that is for example, if you have a YouTube channel, you go down here and look at this right here. Right below your video, you can have your products displayed like this. Isn't that so nice? So if you're getting a gajillion views on your YouTube videos, you can just put your product links under that in the YouTube product shelf, and people can click on that and directly it'll take you to the product, and they can just shop like that. How nice! Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And yeah, they allow Twitch gifting, which is something that I have integrated and I have used before as well. It allows your viewers to gift products and memberships for chat when you're live. Shout out to Gengar's dad for gifting countless books to Twitch chats. It has been great, hasn't it? So yeah, I recommend having that in there. Also, stream elements alerts. Oh, you guys can't really see it because of chat, but yeah, it's right there at the edge. Yeah, stream element alerts. So whenever somebody buys something in your shop, you know, you get an alert on stream. So you can say thank you, I really appreciate it, and then you can maybe even package your gift on, package your product on stream as well. Papa Gengar the Goat, exactly. No, I really, really appreciate it. Hi, Saucy, welcome. Hope you're doing well. And then you can also have your shop connected to your Discord server. So I guess if people want to become members, you know, like a kind of a Patreon membership, if they want to become a member on your website directly through Fourthwall, then they can... you know, it'll give them access to the Discord server. So it's kind of like the YouTube, Twitch integration to Discord as well. They also have a Fourthwall integration. So that's really nice. I guess X Shops is also a thing. TikTok Shop, they have integration for that. Instagram, Facebook Shop. Yeah, they have all these integrations that are super helpful for content creators, I would say. So people who do Twitch, YouTube, things like that, TikTok, you know, Instagram, Facebook, all those things. I think Fourthwall has done a great job having all these connections. So I highly recommend it. Also, you have Streamlab alerts. And yeah, that is generally everything. I'm guessing Shopify also has all of these features. I'm guessing. I'm not sure. But yeah, again, Shopify comes with a monthly fee and Fourthwall doesn't, so that's why I decided to go with them. This is very informative. You're collabing with a friend to open her own merch store. How exciting! You'll be doing some sticker designs. Ooh, she's looking at Fourthwall. Yes, Fourthwall is wonderful. I personally use it. I recommend it. Especially if you're getting your own merch produced locally or outside of Fourthwall, like you're not doing drop shipping. It is $3.99 per month. And I'm guessing that, you know, your friend is doing their own customer support. So yeah, again, like you're not spending any fees on the Fourthwall side, which is great. So yeah, I'll let them know that I personally recommend it. Hi, Blue Lemon Soda, welcome. Yeah, there are so many things. I really like all of the features that Fourthwall has. And yeah, it's nice for a variety of different types of artists, I think. So yeah, it is really nice. This has turned into a Fourthwall stream, but I promise you, I am not sponsored. Fourthwall, if you're watching this, feel free to sponsor me. I would love to collab. Is it okay to maybe pick your brain about it later? She's probably doing it months from now. I'm also considering moving from Etsy to that. It seems promising. Yeah. I would love to answer any questions if I can answer them. And yeah, I heard that Etsy fees are really, really ridiculous. I've never personally been on Etsy, but I know they take a huge chunk just to list your product and also sell it. They take fees at multiple stages of the selling process, and I really don't like that. I don't think it's creator friendly, especially with how should I say? They have strayed away from the handmade genre, I think. They have a lot of manufacturers on there now, I should say. So it's very different. I don't think it's affordable for like small creators. So yeah. It is definitely, I would say Fourthwall is definitely better than Etsy. This is not a bash to Etsy, by the way. I'm sure a lot of people enjoy using that platform. But yeah, generally speaking, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I've heard many good things about Etsy lately, unfortunately. Etsy sellers are angels when they send extra stuff regardless. They are. Wow, that is crazy. Yeah, they really are doing it for their customers and for the love of their craft. And I think it's lovely, but I think it's just terrible that Etsy charges so much. Yeah, the only reason you use it to get the search algorithm. Yeah. You're scared you won't get any sales if you move off the site, but you know you should. Yeah, and that's the hard part, right? It's not like I get a crazy amount of sales on my website either, because I do not market myself at all. I hate social media so much, and I understand with my brain that I should be advertising and, you know, making TikToks and making social media posts and doing this and that. I understand that I should be doing that, but I am one person and I can only manage so much. So I'm not gonna lie and say that you're gonna get a bunch of sales once you move to Fourthwall. But I think Etsy, yes, they do a little bit of the marketing for you, which is nice. And Fourthwall, they do not do that. Absolutely not. It is up to you to promote yourself on social media and get yourself out there. But yeah, if that's a jump that you're willing to take, I think it is worth it. 30 cents per posting each month? Wait, really? Per month? That's ridiculous. Just to have it listed. That's crazy. What if, so, okay, I guess if you don't make any sales, you're in the negative, huh? That's terrible. Etsy's vibe has been polluted. Yeah, with all the manufacturers and all the corporate listers. I agree. You wish the craftspeople on there well. Yeah, me too. That's what it was originally for, right? That was their main selling point. Like the handmade, you know, crafts that people have, you know, spent all their time and effort making. You know, all that should have been promoted, but no, it's a lot of mass-produced stuff on there now. The social media aspect of art business is the most draining. Truly, I agree with you, Love Imsa. Handshake. I really hate the social media aspect. I'm not a good social media manager, and I understand that it is necessary and important, but it is just so much time and effort put into it. I wish there was more automated things where I can just, you know, like make clips of my YouTube VODs and post them on TikTok and boom, viral. Like, I wish I could do that, but absolutely not. Yeah, like making a social media presence is so difficult. You have to, especially like now that short form video content is the go-to, you know, you have to like you have to film, or you have to either clip whatever content that you have made, and then you have to add subtitles to it because that has become the standard. And then you have to, you know, like edit it and post it. Like it's so much to do. But yeah, if you are able to do that, the great thing is once you do make a short form clip, you can post it on YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and multiple other social media websites. So once you make one, you can post it everywhere, which is what I personally would recommend, just to save you some time. And also, you know, like short form media is just, it's so strong right now. But yeah, it is draining. I agree with you. But yeah, I guess that is the only negative side of Fourthwall, huh? They do not do the promoting for you. But once you can get over that hurdle, I think it is great. You know, they do offer a lot of good stuff in their product catalog if you do decide to do dropshipping. Like, you know, they have a dad hat, they do stickers. What else do they do? Oh my, they do bathing suits. Yeah, they do mugs. I think that's cute. Yeah, t-shirts. Yeah. From $9.50. Yeah. Oh, they also do calendars. That's super cute. Maybe I'll do that one day. I mean, if I'm gonna do a calendar though, maybe I'll just do pre-orders and manufacture it at a local company and sell it that way. I think that'll be better. I don't want to drop ship if possible because it is more expensive per item. Like, you are paying more fees per item. But it is convenient in the sense that you are not keeping inventory and doing all that. But yeah, I don't know. I prefer the bigger profit cut. I would rather do the work of packaging it myself because I think it's fun. I like it. Etsy, they do. Yeah, they are. It's full of AI now. That's even worse. Or stolen art, even worse. I hate that so much. You do try and see if they have alternative sites out there, but they do still stick with Etsy because it is what it is. Yeah, that sucks. It sucks that you don't have any better options. And they understand that they don't have any other options, so that's why they charge egregious prices. They weren't like that before, though. Hi, Mooney. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. If RNGesus isn't on your side, then you're pretty much screwed. Yeah, for social media, I think RNGesus is part of it. Also, consistent posting is part of it. So you have to, put in a certain amount of time on a regular basis and keep posting stuff. Or, yeah, the algorithm. That's what the algorithm prefers. But it's so much work. So being a social media manager is a full-time job, I think. Overwhelming, your brain hurts. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Hi, Brett. Welcome. Yeah, I guess they sell bathing suits. I don't know if I'll ever make bathing suit merch, though. Merch idea. This is blank tea. Oh my gosh, that would be nice. That would be cute. Would you consider U2s and or plushies? What's U2s? I don't know what that is. Let me look that up. Copy. Excuse me. Oh, U2's collectibles. These are cute. Oh, they're plushies. Oh, I like that. What would I make a plushie of? My avatar or Mieri? I mean, I could, but also nobody would buy them. I don't think anybody would buy that. So probably not. Mieri plushie, yeah. I mean, it would be cute to have on my own desk. That would be adorable, but I don't think it would be a profitable venture, unfortunately. Worm neck pillow? Now you're talking. Now you're talking, Mooney. Writing that down. You can get on a plane with your worm neck pillow on your shoulders. Thank you. I appreciate it. Mieri plushie with mini or Mieri. So both, it's a 2-in-1. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. U2s makes figurines of famous YouTubers. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm not a famous YouTuber though. So, I don't know. Figurines would also be kind of funny, huh? Yeah, I'm seeing a bunch of plushies here. Oh wait, I do see the figurines, okay. You'd buy, oh, you guys are so sweet. Crochet version would be cute. Oh my. I don't know if you can mass produce crochet figurines though. Aren't those well, I mean, maybe you could. I was guessing most of those are handmade. You're famous enough for it? Nah, I don't think I am. You guys are gassing me up way too much. You're gonna make me lose money. I'm gonna end up in a non-profitable venture. Yeah, crochet one would be really, really adorable. I agree. Yeah, maybe one day. I would think that once I do start making my new manga. Well, actually, you know what? Maybe if I make once I publish my new manga, I think I don't know how the merch rights would be because I would probably go to a publisher. Maybe they'd be like, no, we don't want you making merch. We'd rather make merch of it and we'll sell it. Don't worry, we got you. Maybe it'll be like that. So maybe I won't even have an opportunity to make merch for it. It would be nice though if I could get permission. I would want to make some kind of merch. But yeah. How long have I been streaming today? 1 hour, 18 minutes. Mayhaps this will be the shortest stream that I have ever done, but I think it was a productive stream. I hope that was helpful to any of you guys who are either starting your own stores or helping other people's start their stores. Yeah, flamingos on my merch would be so nice, but I don't know. If I go to a publisher, maybe they'll want the rights for that. Crochet worm would be cute, but you wouldn't be able to have it because crochet stuff makes your nose itchy. Oh no! Aw, that's unfortunate. Short stream, you know what that means. What do you mean? What do you mean what that means? I know what that means. Appreciate the feedback? Yeah, anytime. Yeah, I didn't know that you could be allergic to crochet yarn either. 1 push-ups? Hell nah. No. I'm not working out today. Hell nah. It'd be fun if you join conventions in the future. I agree. It would be fun. And then I can have my own table with my own merch. And I'll sign books there too. I think it'll be fun. And then I get to talk to you guys too. It'll be, I think I'll be nervous if I do that, though. I don't know. I'll be nervous to talk to you guys. I don't know what I'll do. You don't know who Flamingo-sama is? You're a new gen tourist, Mieri-topian. Flamingo-sama is a name that chat has put on this individual right here, Flamingo-sama. She's so cool. She's in my new manga. I'm still writing her. But yeah, people have decided to name her Flamingo-sama because she is pink everywhere. I like her. She's so cool. But yes, welcome new gen tourist Mieri-topian. There's so many different kinds of yarn though. Maybe a particular fiber is causing it? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I didn't know that there was even a yarn allergy, but I would think that, you know, certain types would be better than others. You're vending at a convention next month. They're fun but exhausting. Yeah, I figured. I think it'd be so much fun. There is always so much gossip to listen to about the event organizers. Oh my. So it's a mess, huh? Damn. Maybe I'll go one day. I would love to. But some of us would have to talk to you on Discord. I mean, that's something. It's still fun. Better than nothing, I think. Praise the internet. Yeah, in a physical space of people is a different vibe. Yeah, I agree. It is definitely different. We're all awkward, but together we have the conversation skills of one normal person. Hopefully. Maybe you're being a little too generous there. Yeah, wool or polyester would probably make a difference. Okay, so I want to keep this stream to mostly just not Fourthwall stuff, my shop stuff. So now that we have gone over that, I'm gonna send you guys off. Let's see, who can I send you guys off to today? Someone drawing manga, not Mieri Hiranishi. Let's see. Oh, a protagonist is doing some animating. Let's go. Yeah, we haven't rated him in a while, so let's do that. I'm gonna send you guys off to the protagonist. They're working on an animation that is so cool, by the way. So I hope you guys have fun over there. Yeah, new record. It has been a very short stream. But I hope it was helpful. Wowie zowie. Thanks for imparting your wisdom to us. Yeah, anytime. Yeah, I hope I was able to answer anything, any questions you guys had. Hi, Teresa's welcome. Yeah, you just missed me. I was going over things to plan before opening an artist shop website and things to purchase before opening an online artist shop. But it will be available via VOD. So yeah, hope any of this is helpful to you guys. I'll be uploading the VOD in probably like a minute after the stream. And so you guys will be able to access it pretty immediately. Yeah, anytime. But yeah, thanks for stopping by again. I hope you guys enjoyed listening, and I'll talk to you guys probably... If I don't talk to you on Sunday, it'll be on Wednesday, maybe. Yeah. Talk to you guys soon. Bye! Oh wait, up here. Bye. Good night. Sleep well and sweet dreams, and have a nice Sunday. No, Friday night. And have a good weekend too. I'm gonna start raid in 10, 9. Bye. Good night. Hope you have a weekend. Hope you have fun stuff planned. I don't really have anything planned over the weekend other than probably work. Bye. Good night. See you soon.